Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. How you guys doing today? We're back again with 1.3, checking out more of I want to do some more testing with the mid to late game stuff. And basically see if there's been like, because they changed wars around a lot, so I'm really interested to see if it actually like really changes up the game or not. I'm just finishing off some popcorn really quickly, and then we can get started. But how are you guys doing today? Have many of you been able to play with patch 1.3? If so, are you enjoying 1.3 so far, or? Okay, all done. All done. How you guys doing today? Welcome. The single player saves get deleted once the patch goes live, or is it worth starting a save on the beta? So unless you're going to take like 2 months to do it, I don't think 1.3 will. Yeah, I don't think 1.3 will go live properly until Wars. Well, it won't. They said that 1.3 will come out of beta when War Sales releases. So basically, you know, and War Sales doesn't have a release date yet, so it's at least a month away. So it is worth starting a campaign if you want to play on 1.3. Hey, Squiddy, how you doing, my man? Thank you so much for 43 months, dude. Hope you're doing well. One step closer to that very, very nice maid picture. Yeah, I mean, vanilla has definitely gotten better with this patch. I'm kind of holding off before, I'm kind of holding off a bit until War Sales releases, I think, to do like a proper campaign. What are you guys doing today? Yo, how's it going, Dam, as well? Welcome. How you doing today? So yeah, basically we're just gonna be fighting some big old battles, getting stuck into some cool stuff, and yeah, having some fun. Yo, how's it going, SK? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. How's it going, Panther? Good to see you here. Do you know something about the campaign in the future? I don't know what you mean. You have to be a bit more specific, Vincent. You doing good, SK? Nice. Hey, Jackie. Happy the new content is incoming. I had given up on Dale Worlds after such a long limbo. Yeah, they definitely have to impress us, I think, going forward. I think they definitely have to do some stuff to earn our trust back, I think, for sure. And that obviously comes down to War Sales being good and obviously 1.3 being a good release. What do the patrol parties look like? I can show you. There's normally some around Omar. You should see it. It basically is just like a smallish party. Here you go, a patrol party right here. They have like some okay soldiers, nothing too special. They level up, they die, they resupply. Not many looters? I think there's a. I think I've not noticed any reduction in bandits or anything. Personally. But yeah, the patrol parties spawn from a specific building in the guardhouse, which is really, really nice. But yeah, so basically, I'll give it a couple more minutes to let a few more people filter in. But our goal is, in this kind of campaign episode, is what I want to do is I want to basically just get into a bunch of wars. I want to see how wars function. I want to see how quickly people make peace, how good the AI is at conquering settlements now. And just really mess around with that. So we're going to probably jump. I don't mind just being a mercenary. A mercenary is fine. We just want to be part of armies, basically. And get stuck into wars. I want to see how frequently people go to war and stuff like that. It's also super hot in my room, so I am going to open the door. Just a bit. It's already getting hot. We might have a Toki bursting in to say hello. Yeah, how's it going, Sajoke? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Will they change something, the campaign, or make it better or stuff like that? Yeah, I mean, 1.3 is a huge update for basically everything in the campaign. If you want to find out more about 1.3, you can check out my video on it on the channel. First time I noticed, I saw a group of 7 looters and then nothing for an hour. I mean, looters spawn around certain areas, right? You've got to specifically, like, kind of go to the areas, like... Obviously, looters don't have a specific hideout, but they will spawn in certain areas. Like, I imagine if you go, like, around Sargot, for example, it'll take me, like, 2 seconds to find a group of looters. It won't take me long. I mean, maybe it will now because I've said it, but they'll be around here, right? Especially in, like, this forest. There's normally a bunch of them. There you go, looters, sea raiders... There'll be more looters around here, more looters. So they're like, looters generally spawn around cities. Like, look at all of the stuff up here. Yeah, I've just got to, don't know, like, as I said, there's like a bunch there. More looters there. You know, like, they generally spawn around cities. There's got forest bandits there, tons of looters in this forest. You know, more looters here. You kind of just got to, like, know where to look. They generally spawn around cities more than anything else. Is where you'll find them. Oh yeah, but also that's actually a really good point, Baipang, is that, yeah, the patrols will now start to clear them as well. So maybe that's why you're not seeing as frequent looters as previously. It's because the patrols are killing them. That's actually a really, really good point. Yo, how's it going, Luke? Welcome. I'm doing good, thank you. Hopefully you're doing good as well. I hope at some point we're looking to the late game. Haven't seen anything in the patch notes addressing the general lack of content or objectives. Yeah, there isn't too much. They have attempted to do some stuff when it comes to buildings. They've done some stuff that obviously with like diplomacy helps out a little bit. But yeah, I do definitely agree that there isn't like tons to do still in the mid to late game, you know. The whole like empire building is nice because you still get like there is some more stuff to do, but I do get your point. Like it's not really anything major, and it kind of just all supports the like constant sieging rather than anything else, like diplomacy and stuff. But yeah, I 100% agree. There needs to be more like kingdom management, kingdom building, stuff like that. Yeah, like an endgame crisis would be sick. I've said that for years now. I would love an endgame crisis type of deal. Whether it's like invasions or like, you know, I don't know, where it could be. Just off-map threats that come in and just terrorize the map. And just have the ability to like tick them on and off it, you know? Like when you do with Age and Birthing, when you start a campaign, just tick off endgame crises or leave them on. You could have like a nomadic lord that unites the tribes and invades and kills everybody. You could have the Vikings coming in and setting sail and being, you know, like stuff like that would be cool. Do you think that this update will diplomacy for good? Because every time I say it will fix it, it doesn't. Do you think that this update will diplomacy for good? Like, what do you mean, Ion? Do you mean like, do you think that this will be like the only thing they do with diplomacy? I mean, I'm hoping personally that this is the beginning of the whole diplomacy stuff, you know? We're about to go to war with Battania as well, which is good. Yeah, but like I'm hoping... Are we at war? Yeah, we are at war with Battania. So let's just quickly wait for them to build an army and then we'll go to war. Yeah, I'm hoping this will be the beginning and they'll just continue to expand on this feature now that they've added it. Cool, there's an army down there. Let's go join it. Again, I'm a big fan of these random events. I do think, though, that like the result needs to be adjusted because once again these traits don't do anything and I'm getting 1 salt from this, you know, like who really cares? I'm getting 1 salt, you know. Great. Like it feels like a bit underwhelming because I think it's like mainly tied around like the trait system. That's what it's supposed to do, but the traits don't really do anything. Realistically, what they could just do with the trait system, and it would make it actually such a good addition, is have the traits like give you stats. Like have the traits give you bonuses. Like if you're generous, or I don't know, like let's find one. If you're greedy, for example, make it so that you get more tax from your cities. Immediately you've made traits actually impactful and I'd be looking to get certain traits. Make it if you're I don't know, like a good one, like a happy one or something, make it so that you get a boost to your relationship gain. Like every 1 relationship you gain, you get you double it. Boom, I've literally just solved traits. Make it so that traits actually have modifiers and then all of a sudden I'm looking to get them. They're all of a sudden too impactful. You know, I'm actually going to recruit some more soldiers quickly. We have another army over here as well. Okay, this army's of 1,000 soldiers. So this is going to be interesting to test, actually. I'm going to grab some more food really quickly. Yeah, this is going to be interesting to test because they said in the patch notes that armies will generally try and do different objectives now. So before you'd end up like with just 2 massive armies going in, conquering land together. Now the 2 armies should diverge, they said in the patch notes, and try and do different stuff. If you have certain negative traits, bandits should respond more friendly to you in the early game. Like, again, like, what? That doesn't do anything, you know? Oh, you're saying if you do. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you know, that'd be a small boost, but again, like, I feel like bandits are so whatever. They're like a pain for like 10 minutes and then they're just not an issue, you know? Yeah, we're going to join the army because, again, I just want to test out. They made a bunch of changes when it came to war and how the AI functions during war, so I'm interested to see how they react. At the moment, it does seem like we are pushing towards the same settlement. But yeah, now it looks like we are changing a little bit. We're going to go siege this, and I'm interested to see what this army goes and does. They also as well made a bunch of changes to the battle AI as well. So again, we'll test that out in these larger armies. Mods are all broken. Yeah, there'll be no mods updated for this beta. But again, just don't opt into the beta and carry on playing your mods. Yeah, I mean, again, yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you, but I mean, one of the reasons why the mods can, I guess, do a lot more is because they're focusing on one sole thing, whereas obviously the devs have to spread out their resources across. But yeah, I do agree. I would have liked to have seen more from a few of the features. Like, again, like I said this in my previous video, a lot of the stuff like stealth and diplomacy, they all feel like a foundation layer of mechanics that need to be built upon in the next patches, you know, after war sales. They don't feel like complete features. Which I think people can be validly annoyed by because it's been 2.5 years, whatever, you know, that's fair enough. You know, I definitely agree. Like, I think, as I said, they do feel bare bones in the features. And like there could be more integration with them. However, they are really cool features and I am happy with them. But again, I would love to see more being added. I think the biggest thing for me, like in this patch, is the new lighting. I think the new light, like this looks so much better than it did previously. Like if you go back to my previous videos, like the new skybox and stuff looks so good. Like this alone looks great, right? You know, like I think this looks great. Yeah. I think as well, the being able to send messengers to lords and stuff is a must. Now that they've implemented a lot more features with diplomacy and stuff, and more reasons to talk to people, I think that is just an absolute must. Hey, how's it going, Derhart? Welcome to the stream. You know, yeah, I think the new skybox is the best thing about this update. It just makes the game look so good. But yeah, also, one of the things I am also excited for is seeing what modders now do. Because one of the things they would have had to have implemented in the update to like add in diplomacy and stuff is now AI logic. So before, obviously, modders have to create AI logic from that. And now they can obviously just expand upon what the devs have done, which I'm looking forward to, you know? He's dead. I would have hit him, though. So that should be good. So, like, these updates should only make mods better. You guys see that as well. I literally docked out the way of the javelin. So that's going to be cool. Again, also as well, I really do like the new random messengers that pop up. The fact that they're all integrated, I think that's a really good decision. I mean, there is a lot of boats coming in war sales. I think it's something like 14 different types of boats across the board. I think every faction has like 4 different types of boats, which is pretty cool. Let's get up and see if we can get stuck in. They're pushing us. Push them back. We knock them off. Kick him. Hit him. Oh, our infantry pushing in. Oh god. Oh, he survived. It's all easy. What's new? You can check out my full video on the channel. I've made 2 videos talking about the patch, so if you want to know everything, I've got one more brief video, which is my first one, and then I did a full breakdown of all the patch notes previously. So yeah, this is pretty new as well, I would say. Previously, you would see the AI just running forward. Now it's a bit more structured. Look at this. Like the AI is waiting their turn to push forward, and both sides are a lot more defensive, you know. Previously, the AI would just rush and mush pit around. Now, I do feel like I've noticed the AI still mosh pits with small troop numbers, but I feel like in the larger engagements, the AI is way more passive. It's not quite RBM levels, but it's like almost like a mix, you know. I feel like it's much more of like a mixture of, it's like in the middle between RBM and vanilla now, which is, I think it's a good compromise. Oh yeah, I am very much looking forward to Chronicles Medieval. Very much looking forward to that. But over on their Discord, there's like so many creators who are all have been given a special role and on their Discord and stuff, and I've tried to reach out and be like, hey guys, I'm a YouTuber, I cover Bannerlord and stuff, and yeah, just nothing, but it is what it is. But hopefully they'll reach out at some point, I guess. If it's going to be a very similar game to this. And yeah, it'll be good as well just to have like some, it'll be good as well just to simply have some competition, you know? For Bannerlord. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a little while. We don't need to help out here. I think it's going to be a while until mods release. Like, get updated for 1.3 because I was speaking to Hatred, the lead modder on the Tales of the Age of Men, and he was telling me they changed so much in the back end. That is a huge pain for them to sort out. But also, I get the vibe that this is like basically the back end won't change too much for war sales, if that makes sense. So, like, hopefully when they update to 1.3, it'll be ready for when war sales releases whenever that happens, you know? You're pretty sure modders won't be able to use war sales for mods? No, that's not true. I think they said in their Q&A, if I'm remembering correctly, you can mod war sales, but it's going to be separate to vanilla. So I believe when modders do stuff, they won't. You'll basically need to own war sales to play mods that integrate the war sales stuff in it. It will basically be like a separate thing. Which it's gonna be an interesting couple, it's gonna be an interesting way forward because you're kind of almost like raising the pay wall to play certain mods if mods decide to use war sales, which obviously they should because it's gonna be an awesome DLC and it's gonna add so much. Like imagine the Ironborn and stuff. It's gonna be great. So, like stuff like that is going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see what modders decide to use it, what modders don't decide to use it and stuff. Like stuff like the Old Realms, for example, I can't imagine they're going to be like desperate to use it, right? So they'll probably very much stay on vanilla. Because, it's not like it's the old world. It's not like it's other, it's not like it's, you need boats. Whereas Realm of Thrones makes more sense to use something like boats if they decide to because of, everything. Or like a Europe map, for example, Hey, how's it going, Liam? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hail Reaper, Hail Libertas. Hail Libertas, Hail Reaper. Yeah, so the DLC is... They haven't, like, fully released it, but it was leaked back when it was supposed to release. And it was roughly $30, I believe. £22. Have I tried Persistent Bannerlord? I just don't really get on with those type of mods because generally with like the Persistent Bannerlord mods and stuff, all the action happens in the evening and I get all my work done in the day. So like I never really get a good chance to mess around with those mods in peak time because in the evening I'm spending time with my wife, watching TV and stuff, so I don't really get time to dive in, and they are also obviously quite a big time commitment. And generally, I've found that multiplayer Bannerlord just doesn't do well on my channel, at least. I've always really, really struggled to find an audience. I used to do a lot of like competitive scripted battles and stuff, and they just always really struggled to perform well, unfortunately. I mean, the thing is with the War Sales DLC is it's hard to tell if it's going to be worth it because we haven't seen gameplay yet, By the looks of it, it's not going to be bare bones, but, realistically, it could just be really bare bones naval combat for all we know, We haven't seen gameplay yet, so I'm going to hold off before saying anything, of course. We need to see some actual naval gameplay. If the naval gameplay is good, and again, from what they've suggested, what they've kind of hinted at, and the small things that they've shown, I think the naval combat is going to be really, really good. Because they've suggested that it's you like it's completely free roam naval stuff. It's completely like, you know, you can send ships around the skirmish. Like you could use fast ships to just shoot your enemy with bows and arrows as they run away. You can use heavier ships to ram into enemies, and you know, like all of that stuff does sound really cool. But we're gonna have to just wait and see, you know, what it looks like. Yeah. So the war sales stuff is like, you're not going to be on just like on tracks, you know. It's going to be fully free roam from what they've said. Yeah, it's not going to be like Brettwater, where you're like on these tracks and you move towards each other and that. It's from what they've shown / said, it's going to be completely free roam. You can sail your ships wherever you want to in the battle map and stuff like that. They confirm naval sieges? No, they confirm. Oh my god, it's a beautiful artillery strike by them, honestly. No, they said that naval sieges won't be a thing. When you siege from navy, you will just your blockade, and then you'll land to initiate the siege. Which I am disappointed about, but I also get, like, they'd have to make, what, like 20, 30 different maps for all the naval stuff, like all the naval assaults and stuff. Which I get, like, that's a lot of work and stuff. But also, it would have been nice to have, you know? Like, you'd have to make variations of the siege, and, like, being able to siege from different sides and stuff. But yeah, they have said that that's not going to be a thing. When you siege, you'll basically just siege from land still. But you can blockade, and obviously blockading will be a big part of starving out cities and stopping supplies from getting through. And one thing I'm also actually really looking forward to, if a settlement is being sieged, it's going to make it way easier. Oh my god, someone died, lol. It's going to make it way easier to actually get in and defend that settlement as well, because you can sail in if they're not blockading. You can, like, break the blockade. So it does mean that cities under siege, port towns, if you don't blockade them, you're going to be getting, like, that settlement is going to be getting reinforced by lords and armies pretty frequently. It does also seem like our caravans are making us good money right now as well. Yeah, every faction also has their own marine unit, so there's a marine troop path now. A blockade is a naval siege, so yes, they said it stops the enemy from resupplying. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure what the person was asking was, can you siege from sea? Like, can you initiate the siege attack from sea? Like, if I was to siege... Let's find a naval port. Yeah. So if I was to siege this settlement right here, could I attack from the sea and jump into a battle where we're sailing into the dock and then jumping out? You heading out now, SK? I'll see you later, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. But what will happen is you'll sail here, you'll click on the dock, your blockade, and then your army will just go here and attack from land. How's the AI feel? That's kind of what we're testing out right now. So what I've noticed is peace agreements happen very quickly in wars. Which is surprising because they made alliances last like a decent amount of time and made it so that people can't peace out. We could ally with them if we had enough. And also trade as well. Interesting. Yeah, like generally I've noticed that these wars Like, you take a couple settlements and then we peace out, you know? And it'll be interesting to see how long it takes for that peace to re-happen. Because what, we took this settlement and then it was peace. So I'm going to see how the wars continue as we progress. Where's the influence now? It's just here. I don't know why they moved it down. Yeah, I guess party speed is pretty interesting. That you can press Alt and see party speed. So, yeah, influence is now here. The AI is still passive. I would not say that. I don't think the AI is passive. Because we've already been in... We've been in 3 different wars since the start of the game. Oh, nice. We got some good stats, so from doing all of this. We'll take the party size, of course. Tactics can go up. Level up our roguery, because I do want to do some roguery stuff going forward. Was the game optimized, or did they improve graphics, etc.? The old started burning down, trying to ruin the graphics. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the game is running better and also looks a lot better. The main graphical changes were the new skybox, and I think the game looks so much better now. So much better. But yeah, I mean, performance-wise, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like they hasn't changed much. Like, we lock ourselves to 60 FPS here just because... I say that. Why are we locked at 60 FPS? I shouldn't be. I should be locked at 120. Is there something here that's locking me? Does anyone know? Why am I locked to 60 FPS? When I've set it to 120? That's interesting. Like... Oh, we just signed a trade agreement with the Southern Empire. Interesting. Yeah, trade agreement with the Southern Empire. With diplomacy, though, I feel like we really need, like, another screen up here to see agreements. Like, there should be something somewhere. This is nice. It now tells you how much you're paying tribute-wise a day. This wasn't previously there. That's good. I like that. But I feel like we need another screen here. Like, alliances, trade agreements, and stuff. Like, I want to be able to see that. Can you see it? You can't even... Can you see it if you click on the Empire? I think you can normally see alliances, but not trade agreements. I mean, let's look at us. We know that we have a trade agreement. Yeah, you can see them here, I guess, which is nice. But there should be something here. And I think the biggest thing they need to adjust about diplomacy is hovering over the proposal and seeing... It says we don't have enough influence right now. If we did have enough influence, like if I just... I mean, I'm a mercenary, so it just gives me this money. But yeah, if I was to hover over this when I'm a lord or whatever and I have enough influence, it will just say they don't want to do it. Or, yeah, basically they just don't want to do it, or they do want to do it. There needs to be like a scoring system, but I can see. I can hover over it and it will tell me the fors and against and why they're not wanting to do it, you know? If it's like -50, the leader doesn't like you. Plus 25, you're at war with the people that they're also at war with. It needs to show me that. Because right now it's just like I have to check it every 5 minutes to see if something's changed. Like, no, it needs to break down in a score so I know what I can work towards to get people to ally with me. Because alliances are really important. Alliances are great because it means that that faction isn't going to declare war on you, or it's a lot less likely to declare war on you if you're allied. So when you form your own kingdom, if you can form some alliances with people, and when you can just knock off 2 people from declaring war on you, and if they're bordered to you, that's amazing, right? And it also then encourages you to... it then also encourages you to befriend lords and stuff, and like marry into families. All that stuff, like, and then all of a sudden you actually start to care about the relationships and your relation score. because it will help you get alliances and stuff. You know, like, I think that's a necessity for sure. Let's heal up, and then let's maybe go try and do some more stealth gameplay. The stealth gameplay is really fun. It's really, really fun. I'd say the stealth stuff is probably my favorite stuff in the patch so far. I will also say as well, caravans seem like they make a lot of money now. Like this caravan is making me 500 a day. Yeah, so I don't think archery gets bonus damage. I mean, we can try. Did I just buy one or not? No, you can't. You can't use bows in stealth, but you can use crossbows. Okay, so we'll use a light crossbow. I mean, what, you can't use any of these, but you can use some light bolts. I mean, do we have a dagger that we could use? Another dagger at all? No, there's no daggers here. Yeah, so I've read that stealth art, like other weapons don't get a boost. And there's another patrol there, 25 soldiers. What do you guys have in you? Mainly like recruits, but that's enough to defeat a lot of the lower tier looters and stuff. You can, yeah, you can use a bow for stealth, but you can't, like, it doesn't do bonus damage. So yeah, when it comes to stealth, I think I'm going to make a video probably Sunday. So the next 2 days, oh my god, this is a cool little hideout as well. I like this. The next 2 days, I'm going to be doing In the Name of Jerusalem 2. The Let's Play for that is, I don't know if anybody's checked it out, but it's one of the craziest, coolest medieval Crusader mods out there. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go check out my Let's Play after the stream. We started it beginning of the last weekend, and then 1.3 came out, so I haven't been able to record it. Oh god, he's coming right at me. So yeah, we're going to be... God, how far up is he coming? We're going to be doing that the next 2 days, and then on 1.5... Sorry, on 1.5. On Sunday, I'm going to probably make a top 5 things I would like to see improved in 1.3. And yeah, like some of the stuff like the diplomacy score, like realistic things as well. One of the biggest things... I have to be careful here actually, because he'll see me down there, so we actually have to wait here. I think. Yeah, one of the biggest things is giving roguery experience for stealth kills. Because at the moment, you don't get roguery skill for killing people in stealth missions. 100% you should. Like, if you perform a stealth kill, 100% you should get experience for it. Like, roguery experience. And it's the same with trading as well. Like, trading your workshop, the stuff that your workshop produces, you should get trade experience for selling that stuff. And so I think maybe you do, but it's really small. Like, the game should be encouraging you to explore these different avenues of gameplay and reward you by leveling you up. Surprise! So yeah, you see, so we're getting one-handed skill and we're getting athleticism. It should 100% be giving you roguery. And again, I think that's something really, again, I'm trying to be really realistic with that video on like stuff that they can actually implement. I'm not talking about, oh yeah, we should get a whole completely new system, or they should completely revolutionize how this thing works. That's not what I want the video to be. I want the video to be like realistic small changes that it could do to really enhance what's already in the game. So yeah, I think stuff like roguery experience for doing rogue stuff, and then vice versa. You know, like this, like having the actual AI logic, the actual scoring for diplomacy would be good. Is there anything else that you guys would think that would be realistically they could improve? Yo, thank you so much, Ben, for the $10 donation, dude. That's really generous of you. That's a huge donation, and it goes a long way. It really does. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 10. Which niche, and he asks, which niche feature would you prefer? The ability to create schemes with clans from other kingdoms, or for them to add espionage quests to the game, i.e. breaking into enemy camps and listening to war plans? I think, yeah, that's actually a really cool mission right there, Ben. I think the second one would be cooler, but make it a separate resource. How I would do it is I'd add in, go for this guy right now. I would add in like a completely separate resource, like influence, for example. He's gonna see me. Oh, we got him though. Yeah, I would add in like influence. I would add in like an espionage resource or whatever, and you spend this resource to start schemes, you know? So like, let's just say it's influence. Obviously it'd be something different that you would generate through doing evil stuff and building up your like gang or whatever. But you spend this resource to initiate schemes, and then it would take you into missions like this where you'd actually have to fulfill them. And maybe the higher stats or whatever you had, like the harder it is, the less enemies there are, you know, something like that. We try and kill this guy with a crossbow. But yeah, no, I definitely prefer the second one, Ben, for sure. And then, yeah, how I would do it is I'd have it so that you'd have to spend a resource to start schemes rather than just making them missions, you know? We try. Snipe this guy. Let's let him get really close. Yeah, and then have like the missions actually apply. Like Skull says, like listening to the enemy war plans should give you like a big boost in battle or something, you know? Give you a buff. Come on. I wanna... Is this gonna hit? It's just gonna hit shield, right? I wanna try and headshot him and see if it actually kills him or if we're just screwed. Yeah, well, morale, they've changed morale quite a bit in the game now, so let's jump up. Doesn't kill him, that's crazy, man. We're gonna get discovered here as well. Took it here, but luckily that guy was down there not looking at us. Yeah, morale is actually a bit more important now, especially in auto-resolves as well. Because units below 50%. Oh my god, he's seen me, has he? He's running towards me. I don't like that. No, he's not. Okay. Yeah, so in auto resolves now, this was a huge different change to auto resolves. They're very different now. So in auto resolves, if your morale is above 50, you take less casualties, and if your morale is below 50, you do less damage. You make less casualties, you kill less of the enemy troops. So if your morale is above 50 and the enemy's morale is below 50, you'll be taking less damage and you'll be dealing out more damage. So it's like a massive change to how that works, and actually really encourages you to have high morale, which is realistic, and it also allows you to auto-resolve these battles as well. Because a lot of the time in the late game, you have like you have 100 morale because you keep on winning every battle and you're killing the enemy and everything. You have basically one of every food and everything like that, right? But so obviously that's going to make it so that you can keep your elite army alive by having really high morale. And it also encourages you to take some of the morale perks as well, which is cool. I like it. I'm a big fan of that auto-resolve change, because previously you'd end up just losing. I still think they should change it so that it prioritizes your lower tier units dying first. Like maybe make it so that like realistically you're only ever going to lose like your low troops, and your high tiers have a very small chance of dying. What about you, Ben? What do you think would be better between the two, out of interest? One more guy left to kill. I don't really need to do anything too crazy about that. If he sees that body, we'll be fine. There he is. As the last guy before we assault we ambush the inner layer. I don't know if this is a minor change, but I think Freelancer should be added to the game. Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be a great addition to the game. But yeah, it's not going to be happening, right? That's like a full feature. I definitely do agree that that would be a great addition, 100%. But like realistically, that's not going to be a minor change to 1.3, unfortunately. God, the game just looks so good now. But I 100% agree with you. Okay, there they are. Where do we call our soldiers? Where's the call soldier button? Down here, maybe? Oh, it's there. Oh, sorry. What the hell? They're just gonna see me. Oh my god. They just see me. That is crazy, man. Right. Well, that's not fair. I mean, it's my fault for attacking during daytime, I guess, in the bright sun, but... That was annoying. Yeah, mission failed. Well, no wonder it was compromised. The, like, spawning place was right there in my face. That's annoying. But, again, my bad, I guess. I'm not sure if they saw the body or what. So, yeah, the reason why they saw me is because stealth is done through, like, the sound you're making and the, like, how bright it is. So they could see me because it was so bright. Which is a bit lame, but it is what it is. Let's just go hunt down some bandits now, I guess. Whilst we have the time and space to do it. I also feel like they've made it so that you can always catch bandits as well now. I feel like the bandits like stutter step a little bit so that you are allowed to catch them. Which is a change I actually quite like. I'm actually going to say I don't mind that change one bit.
Archers, move!
They'll have the high ground, we'll have archers, it's fine. Any information when this patch will go live? Whenever War Sales releases. Again, we don't have a patch, but they've said the patch will go live when War Sales releases. We still don't have a release date for that yet. Hopefully it's soon, man. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm slower than these bandits, right? And we were able to catch them. So I think they've changed it so that you can always catch the bandits now. Which is nice. Like, it's a bit like, oh, it's a bit of an immersion killer, right? Like, but I also think it's just worth it. Like, it's such a minor part of the game, and oh, come on, man. Literally, just getting these. They've made missiles way too accurate now. Like, they're so good at killing moving targets. It's crazy. I feel like I'm just getting one shot by javelins whilst they are moving, you know? I was moving, they were moving. Let's go. Oh, a good spear. We'll take that. I think I'm going to give up on my sling now. Maybe, I think what you want to do when it comes, and it's really some better armor as well, yeah. I think what you want to do when it comes to sling is level up your throwing ability first and then go from there. As you depart the scene of your victory, a man dressed in white robes emerges from nearby woods. He tells you that you owe your victory to the intervention of Hagos. I assume is a god. He's a holy man. Again, like, these traits I just don't care about. I'll take the morale. I'll always take the morale, baby. I'll take the renown. 5 renowned is like a full battle, so we'll be taking that. But yeah, let's take a look. So yeah, these guys are 3.5. We are 3.2. These guys are very much faster than me. We're going to trap them here, but like you can see, they stop, right? So, and then the auto-resolve as well was pretty good for us. Yeah, I mean, I feel like auto-resolves are way better now. Because like, again, we're above 50 morale. They're below 50 morale. So we will take less casualties in the auto-resolve. They'll do less casualties in the auto-resolve. But yeah, you saw it right there, right? That the AI just like stutter steps, which I think is good. I think that's a good change, because how annoying was it, especially in the early game when you're maybe slightly stronger than them, but they're still able just to run you down, you know? Ben says, I agree, but part of me wants late game abilities to influence kingdoms aside from just starting wars. Yeah, 100%. No, I 100% agree with that. But like in my mind, you would spend like that special espionage resource to achieve that, to do this nefarious stuff inside of enemy kingdoms, you know? Like the ultimate one would be like assassination, where you'd be able to kill their lord or something. And you could have like quest chains to make it happen as well. Like you can make it so that these things aren't just easy. Maybe you have to like to assassinate someone, you have to spend like, you have to gather a lot of this like espionage resource. Then you have to do a mission to like scout an area, and then do another mission to like bribe some guards, and then do another mission to like maybe kill his loyal survivors, and then like basically like make it so it's like a building thing rather than just like one mission, you go, you kill him, and that's it. Like you could do loads of cool stuff with it to make it actually feel impactful. I think would be very, very cool. As the Sturgian troop rework? I mean, they just changed some shields, right? We'll quickly take a look at it for you. They just changed some shields, and I think the shields look really ugly as well. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, it's the same as it always was, right? Just different shields. Granted, spears are slightly better now. I've definitely noticed that spears are better at killing cavalry, which is good. But yeah, their roster is still the same. I think realistically, these heroic line breakers need some better armor. They just died to missiles. They buffed missiles in this patch as well, which is mad, right? Oh yeah. So they have line. They have. So they I don't know if they've added helmets. Like the helmets just look whatever to me. There's multiple of these guys, multiple hats. Yeah, there's a few changes here and there. But yeah, they changed their cultural ability to, they got rid of the infantry one and replaced it with cities producing more grain. And then they also made it so that army's cohesion is 50% cheaper. Sorry, no. Gathering army is 50% cheaper, which is actually a really nice bonus. So, yeah, they make some changes to Sturgia, but I feel like it's so minor. And then the main thing they changed is they added in custom shields, which I think look really ugly. They don't look awful, but they don't look good. Let's heal up a little bit. We're wounded after taking a javelin to the face once again. Again, Sturgia hasn't declared war on anyone in a little while. Our caravan is still off making us really good money. How are the other wars across the kingdoms then, hey? So the Northern Empire is fighting the Western Empire. Battania are fighting Valandia. The Azerai are fighting the Southern Empire. Valandia are also fighting Battania as well. Oh, no, we already read that already. So realistically, we probably are going to go to war with the Kazites. Well, a lot of the shields are like cavalry shields and stuff, and I was just a bit like, why do the infantry have the cavalry shields? Doesn't really make a lot of sense, right? And by the way, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please do consider dropping a like. I really appreciate it. It goes a long way on the stream. Well, obviously, all it takes is a little click on that thumbs up button, and it helps out a ton. So if you haven't already, please consider doing it. You can also become a member and help support the stream and the channel for as little as $2. You get a nice little green name like Ben in chat right there. A flag that continues to grow as the longer you stay a member. And I really appreciate it, everybody who does it. So honestly, the lifeblood of the channel. We're closing in on 225 members, so I very much do appreciate it, everybody who does. However, the best way to support the channel is completely free, just by dropping a like, talking in chat, and watching my content the whole way through, and whether it's videos or streams. That stuff really helps out, and it's completely free. I can make your name green if you want, Panther. I can make your name green if you want. So let's try this hideout again at nighttime. Let's sneak in now at nighttime and see how different it is. Let's see if they do discover me. And I'll speedrun it a little bit more as well. Because we should be a lot less visible. I will say as well, nighttime battles look so much better now as well. I feel like previously on YouTube, nighttime engagements looked awful. There's another guy right there. What's he doing? Oh, he's like farming. This is bad. This is really bad. He better keep on farming away. I don't know what he's digging. I mean, I think it's disingenuous to suggest that, like, modders have given the developers ideas. You know, like, it's like, I think we all have these ideas, you know? It's not just... I don't think it's too crazy to assume that the developers are like, oh yeah, maybe we should add in stealth gameplay, or maybe we should add in, like, diplomacy. He better not be able to see me. A repaired trade. I haven't really messed around too much with trading yet. Maybe that's something we can do in a bit. I really want to just experiment with battles at the moment. As you watch the stream, many of them do. We have developers in here lurking now and again. You know, like, yeah, like, it's like suggesting if what I said with the espionage stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, if they do it, if they do something similar, it's like, I think it's disingenuous to assume that I came up with that idea. You know, it's not like it's that hard to be like, oh yeah, maybe we should add in this really requested feature into the game. How impactful is diplomacy? I think the alliances are way more impactful than the trade agreement stuff. I feel like the trade agreement stuff isn't that impactful at the moment. There's no, like, real feedback, in my opinion, for it. God, no. He's gonna see me if I do that. That was close. You know, like, I feel like there's no... There's no, like, yeah, like, I feel like the economy is so, like, artificial anyway. That trade, unless there's, like, actual real world, like, shortages and stuff. And yeah, I feel like they just need to add in more infrastructure for something like trade to be more and more important. The alliances are great, though, because not only do the alliances make it so that people are less likely to declare war on you. Like, if you're allied, they're not going to declare war on you, or most likely they're not going to. Oh god, I missed. Ah, I missed, no! Oh, that was close. We really messed up there as well. I can't believe I missed. But yeah, as I was saying, alliances are great because they make it so that people are deciding to declare war on you. They're a great money sink in the late game as well, because they make it so that you have to spend money to call people to war, which I think is nice. Food, yeah, but no, it doesn't even, like, food doesn't matter because food in the market and food in the city are two completely different things. And it just encourages the caravan of that faction to come to you more. Like, does that really do anything, you know? Like, I guess, like, again, there's, like, it's like, does it help? I don't know. Like, you can say maybe it gets more food. I feel like I've never had an issue though with settlements and food, like, as well. I don't know. I feel like it's all like, it's issues that just non-existent issues that it's trying to fix. I just think in general, this is going to be a quick one as well. I think in general, come on, quickly, he's gonna see me. Oh my god, why is it not dragging? Nothing to see here. Just a lone torch. Like I feel like the economy is so like it runs itself and there's no player interaction that like can affect it, you know? Like how many settlements don't have certain resources and I just like don't care, you know? I've never cared if a settlement has certain resources or has food. Like there's no shortages that actually impact the settlement, you know? Because there's no resource take. If when you owned a settlement you could see, oh, this settlement needs this much wood, this much of this much of that, this much food, this much wine to function, then you would start to see shortages, and like I mean them shortages actually have effects on you and other things like that, right? Like at the moment there is none of that. There's no reason. I don't know why does it keep doing that, man? There's no consequence for having shortages besides maybe food. And even then it's like, so you can basically just ignore it because the settlement will always eventually get food, right? Like it might not have food for like a second and then all of a sudden it will. So like there's no supply and demand, like visible supply and demand in the settlement. If you made it so that the more population, like if you added population and made it so that population consumed resources and maybe you had certain classes you had to keep happy and like maybe the lower class paid less taxes but gave you more workforce or increased the amount of recruits you could get quicker, and then you'd have to like make sure that the settlement was stocked with certain resources to make that happen, then all of a sudden you've got this real working economy that is draining resources from the city and encouraging you to like pay attention to it. Whereas at the moment you have none of that, and it's just like it's also floaty, everything will sort itself out given enough time. So yeah, I feel like that's a real big like necessity, I think. Come up and take with this is the last guy as well. I'm gonna bring him out because last time they saw me, so we're gonna drag him out. So yeah, like, and the same, when it comes down to like settlements being raided and stuff. Settlements being raided would be a real big thing. That is such a hard campfire to get to, and it's nighttime as well. Can I even roll up on these guys? Yeah, they're literally seeing me. Yeah, they've literally seen me. There's nothing I can do here. Yeah, this just might be an absolute... Yeah, they just discovered me. That's so gay. Oh, it's so annoying. Sorry about that. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, that's so ratty. Like, this hideout is impossible to clear. Literally impossible. Because, like, what would I, like... Yeah, that's crazy. She killed all the guards and just... yeah, fair enough. Question though, do you have a mod that's working on this version? No, I doubt any mods will be out for 1.3 for a while. Get a hunting bow for what? I have to go up to that campfire to call my men to finish off a mission. So it's literally impossible. They'll just see me. And it's like sprint and then run away afterwards. You can call the Northerners, Southerners, and Westerners combined to defeat the common enemy. Yeah, you can. If you're playing as the North, you can kind of combine. And that's what I'd like to see them expand when it comes to diplomacy, is like adding... No, Skull. The only people left there were the bandits. There were no more guards. It doesn't matter. If I kill one, everyone else will see, and then the mission will be failed. I've killed all the guards. I just have to get to that campfire to call the thing. That's it, unfortunately. I think that's just a bugged settlement. Yo, how's it going, Jasper? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the mods won't be available for a while yet. There's no need to move slowly. The AI wasn't discovering me. Like, I didn't get caught there because I was moving slow. I was standing still and they caught me there. So it wasn't to do with that. Okay, so we're just waiting for Sturgy to go to war with someone now, really. Because, yeah, so far, we've really kind of noticed that the AI doesn't like these prolonged wars. I'm interested to see. I mean, I say that, though, but Valandia and Battania are fighting, and Battania are once again getting absolutely destroyed. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Hey, hey. Wait. Okay. It's Toki's birthday today. Everyone want to say happy birthday? Can we sit? Can we sit? Toki is 4 today. This is my birthday today. She just wants some popcorn. What? What can I do to help you? Cool. Let's sell our goods then quickly. Let's not our fish actually. Let's keep fish, of course. Nice. It's 1,000 gold. I mean, again, caravans seem really good at the moment. Yeah, the Nords are war sales only. The Nords are war sales. Oh, 20 influence. That is nice. Holy crap, this is good. This is what I want to be able to see. Yo, damn, thank you so much for the £4 donation. Says, happy birthday, Toki. Any super chats we get in the next 30 minutes, I'll spend on Toki. I'll buy her a nice toy. How about that? Thank you so much, Dan. I really appreciate the donate. Okay, this seems like a very interesting one right here. Yeah, 200 influence by doing this one. So let's read this one. Because these are the type of rewards I want to be seeing from this. Okay, a stroll minstrel offers to compose an epic ballad about your heroic deeds. What, my deeds of failing to clear a hideout twice? Potentially increasing your renown for a little amount of coin. Do you accept the offer? And if so, do you offer him any guidance on what to sing about? Yeah, I mean, this is more renown, but this is 200 influence. We're going to spend 1,000 gold for 200 influence, and then because we're a mercenary, we'll get paid back in fourfolds. Yo! Ben got in me $50 donation. Holy crap. Sounds like Toki is going to be getting some nice toys. Hell yeah, man. Did you hear your name? Did you hear your name? Thank you, Ben, so much. I will buy her a new cuddly toy. She got a carrot today. A carrot toy. Should I, you guys wanna? But I will, I'll get her something else. Hold on. Oh, God, she's heavy. Oh. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. So much for the donation. Not look happy at all. Thank you, Ben. Really appreciate that. What? Did you like that? Oh, you guys keep on joking about me. Yes, I know. So, not that she deserves a birthday present. She's been really ill at the moment, so we've she's been really ill at the moment, so we've spent multiple thousands of pounds trying to figure out what the issue is. And so far we haven't found it out, so that's always good. What mods are we using? Absolutely nothing. We have 0 mods on right now. We are just testing out 1.3, and I also don't think many mods are updated at the moment. Oh yeah, that was also a big thing as well, actually. That's a good point. They made it so that I think donating bandits as well, or donating prisoners, now nets you a lot of influence. Yeah, look how much money we're making. Just from that event, we're now making 5 grand a day. That event was crazy. Almost as crazy as Ben's donation. Thank you again, Ben. I really appreciate that. It's a huge donation. I very much appreciate it. I'll make sure to buy her something special. So yeah, if we donate prisoners now, again, that's like 7 like rubbish prisoners. Is yeah, pretty crazy, honestly. For like 7 influence, like again, we get paid like a lot of money for that. So yeah, that's actually a really, really good strategy. Yo, Panther! Holy! Coming in with the $100 donation, the 1,000 North Korean dollar donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, dude. That is so much money. I'll have to now give you some gold in D&D, I guess. Thank you so much, man. That is an insane amount to donate to the channel. I really appreciate that. This is for good treats for Toki, since she is a good dog. Happy birthday. Hey, I really appreciate that, Panther. Thank you so much. That's a really, really, really generous donation. That's an insanely generous donation. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, absolute dog. Well, yeah, I guess Toki's getting something good, I guess. I'll post on the Discord wherever I decide to pick her up. Thank you again, Panther, and thank you again, Ben, as well. 2 very, very generous donations. I really appreciate it. We're just going to charge forward here. Oh, yeah, we have this new spear as well. The new spear looks quite cool. Yeah, I believe it's a new one. Hey, I appreciate that, Sparky. Yeah, I mean... So we've done an ultrasound on her, and we've had an endoscopy done as well. And they haven't come up with anything, which is good because it means there's like 95% not going to be anything majorly wrong. But it also doesn't get us any closer to why she's having issues. So it's kind of like a win, but also not. So yeah, it's just going through the processes and hoping we can get to the bottom of it. Yeah, the lighting is really good, like really, really good in this update. And it was such like they didn't like announce it as like a major feature either, which is crazy to me. We're just like, yeah, we improved the light box a little bit, and like I feel like it's such a major improvement that they made. Because yeah, like I think just everything looks so much better. Nice, big upgrade for our sturgeon recruits. Let's get a bunch of javelin then. I felt like javelins are really strong now. Yeah, like I really don't like these shields though at all for Sturgia. Spear is currently better. So beta is still stable. Yeah, I mean I haven't crashed once. We did what, 4 hours? Okay, we declared war on as well, which is good. Yeah, we played for 4 hours on Tuesday. Haven't crashed. I literally have not crashed once. Apparently there was a crash with the stealth tutorial. But that's like the main thing people are complaining about. But I personally haven't crashed much. Okay, and we are making so much money as well from this influence that we gained. 200 influence. Again, if you were part of a kingdom, that wouldn't be too much of a big deal. But being a mercenary is insane with that. Don't say the words, it'll crash. I dare you to crash, game. Cool. Well, with our extra money, let's buy some better equipment now then. Like, we can literally just fully soup ourselves up, actually. I'm kind of like this one, actually. We're just need some gloves now. And then like a better weapon. Not really anything too good. I mean, we could just go straight for the broad axe. We could just about afford it, I think. Yeah. Hey, we'll take it. Patrols and deserters in the beta build. Yeah, patrols and there's a patrol. That's not patrol. They are in this build in the 1.3 beta. You'll probably see one. There's loads of them roaming around here at the moment. Yes, we will be covering war sales. So the plan is with war sales is we're going to be doing a let's play, and we're also going to be doing a stream campaign. We're also going to be doing a subathon as well when war sales releases. So on the release day of war sales, we're going to be doing a subathon where people can donate, become members, etc. And it will increase the timer, and we'll be doing challenges throughout the day if we hit certain milestones of the timer. So it's going to be a really fun event, and you guys will make me do like hot sauces and other crazy things like that. I might set up like an Amazon page maybe, where people can like buy stuff for it, you know? They can make suggestions, I can add it to the list, and then people can buy it. Are there any other cool clothes you can get? It's not really that many stealth outfits, you know? Hey, how's it going, Ian? Hey, I appreciate that. Hopefully everything's going well with you. Obviously, I imagine it's quite a lot you're going through right now by the sounds of it. So hopefully it's all working out. No, war sales is so as long as it's so originally obviously war sales was supposed to come out in July, right? On the release date of July, the DLC still went up on the PlayStation store page, and it said it cost $30. $30, not pounds, not euros, whatever. $30. So I think it's likely that it's gonna cost $30 because that's what the store page was gonna go up before it got delayed, obviously, and then they obviously just forgot to remove it. So I think that means that the DLC will be $30, and at $30, I think it's reasonable. We obviously have to see gameplay of the naval stuff first. But yeah, like what? I don't think LOW was like £23. I think for £23, like a completely new faction, new land masses, completely new mechanics in naval stuff, that seems reasonable to me. Like a bit of an age limit on the game, only like 12. I don't think it's that. It's not like gory or anything. That's cool, Barisol. Respect it. Oh, we got ourselves our first major battle as well. Interesting. Okay, so we actually haven't had a proper battle yet. I guess quick charge damage. I am very interested to see how this one turns out. We're leveling this up as much as we can, but obviously this. It's sort of like buying the online version of Redemption. Let's go. Yeah, let's see. So I'm interested to see how the AI functions in these huge battles. I really am. Oh, look how vibrant. Oh my god, the game looks so much better than it previously did, right? One thing actually would be nice, a small little change, would be if you hovered over these flags and saw what the bonus was that they got given. You know? That'd be a really nice addition to the game. Maybe I'll put that in my minor updates, you know, 5 things I'd love to see changed. Like, because right now, this is basically saying, yes, they have a banner, you know, the banner you can equip in the inventory screen that will give you, like, 10% melee damage or whatever, you know ones I mean? It'd be nice if I could hover over this and see exactly what that bonus was that unit was getting. Our plan is to attack with full force around our infantry. Seems like the Sturgian way. Yeah, like, look how nice that water looks. God, yeah. I think that's probably the best thing about the update, honestly, is the new lighting. Are these new battle locations? I don't remember reading in the patch notes if they added new maps. I don't believe so. Okay, so we have a lot of infantry here. So let's see how the infantry performs. I also as well assume that the multiplayer also gets this lighting update as well. Should be cool. Right now the hostiles are just charging forward. I'm also keeping an eye on the right-hand side to see how well the archers do. A lot of javelins as well going out. God, like, we just take so much damage now. I'm in good armor and I almost just died to a javelin. Oh, the AI is just so good at, like, oh, you're not friendly. Okay, let's let the battle commence for a little bit. And then let's pause it, because I want to see how the AI is functioning now in these engagements. Oh, there's a full-on battle down here now as well. All right, and we're slaughtering them, right? But let's see. Are we just mobbing them? Yeah, I mean, their line is so thin. Where is Bell? Are they all dead? They might honestly all be dead. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I was going to wait and see how, like, again, so yeah, this is one thing I do want to mention. Like, look here. There's a lot of soldiers here who weren't in the front line. So the AI does hold back portions of their army now. Yeah, that was a slaughter. Yeah, the AI holds back portions of their army. You know, honestly, one thing I'd like to see them implement, now that they've changed how morale works in the game for auto-resolves, I'd love to see them give you damage bonuses if you're at high morale. Like, if you're 100 morale, if you're in this one, like, give you a little bonus in battle, you know? Make it so that your men do a little bit more damage or something, or take a little bit less damage, you know? Like 10%, nothing crazy, but something that will help you. Because they basically had done that in auto resolves now. So why not make it actually impactful in battles? That'd be a really cool change, actually. I should really be making a list for my video. When does the new update... Sorry, does the new update break mods? It's a beta, so you have to opt into it. So if you don't want to break your mods, just don't opt into it. When do you think the update will fully release? When War Sales comes out, whenever that is. We don't have a release date yet. The next couple months, I would assume. God, we have so many archers just fleeing for their lives. Oh no, they just reformed and I'm charging in. I'm a berserker, I guess, with no good stats. Right, I just got another... Oh my god, the AI is just... They literally see the player and they just sniper aim on them. They've made it so much worse. I was literally in the most dense part of my formation and they just ran. Pew! Dead. 3 times in a row. Oh, no. It's not early full anymore. They changed it to just full. So yeah, they adjusted it. Once again, I really do appreciate the donations, by the way, guys. That's really generous of you. It's a huge dono from Panther and Ben. And of course, I really appreciate it from Dam as well. Really, really grateful. Thank you, guys. Like, I'll be going to the pet store later. Yeah, so you notice like a lot more units back here are like way more passive when it comes to battles. Hello, are we back again? Wait. Oh, well, I play another campaign at full release, so I'm going to, but at full release it's going to be war sales, so it'll be 1.3 with war sales. Wait, stop being weird. Okay, so our army is coming along quite nicely. We got some more line breakers. I have noticed that you don't get much loot anymore. You get paid some decent money from winning the battle now. But I have noticed that you don't get much battle loot anymore. Which is interesting. Oh, we're at war with the Kuzites as well now. Interesting. Okay. So this is a good test for the diplomacy. So we're at war with both the Kuzites and the Western Empire. The Kuzites are at war with just us. And the Western Empire are at war with just us. No, they're also at war with the Northern Empire. The Kuzites are at war with multiple people, yeah. Everybody is at war. So it'll be interesting to see what territory really changes hands. Oh my god, it looks like the Kuzites are storming. Because that's one of the things I really didn't like about the changes they made to the campaign, is they made it so that basically nothing really changed hands in the campaign. Like not like you play a 500-day campaign, which is a long time, and nothing would change on the campaign map. And I think that's really not very fun at all. I think making it so that like there is one big superpower towards the end of the game you have to deal with is really good and important and fun, and it makes the campaign really cool. But they made it so that like nothing really you pay 500 days and no terror, like maybe 2 castles changed hands, which is just not what you want. As you're building your kingdom up, you want there to also be a big late game threat that you have to deal with, you know? I'd rather that than fighting 5 small armies, you know? Yeah, how's it going, Killian? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I have no idea about why war sales got delayed, honestly. Because they announced it with like 2 months to go, right? They announced it in March, and then it was supposed to come out in June or July. So like they announced it with the game. They must have felt like it was relatively close to release. So I wonder what made them change their mind to then delay it, you know? Yeah, June was supposed to be the first release, Panther says. So yeah, I wonder what made them change their mind, because obviously what? April, May, June, yeah, like it was literally what, 2 months? So they obviously changed their mind, but like why? Surely they could have seen the game wasn't ready in 2 months, no? Get through here or here. Come back here. And maybe they expanded the scope of the project. I don't know. But yeah, I'm probably my guess is early November, to be honest. My guess is early November, because I feel like if it was October, they would have announced it already. You know. I feel like October isn't like that. Like October is obviously next month, so I feel like if it was October, it would have just already been announced, you know? So that's, oh, come on. That was my bad, but still. So yeah, I'm guessing that it's going to be an early November type of deal. But I'd be happy if October, like late October. That'd be fine. But if it was, like, I feel like you've kind of got to give a release date with like a month in advance, right? So you can build up hype and do marketing and stuff, you know? And I feel like obviously September is almost done. Well, we're 18th, right? So we're over halfway through this month. So if it's going to be October, you probably have to, you know, announce it soon. When did the game come out of early access? It was November, right? But it came out of early access in November, right? So maybe they'll link it up with that date. Oh yeah, of course. As much as I like, it's annoying that they're having to delay the game like multiple times. I would 100% prefer them to do that and the game actually be good, right? Because if it's not good, that's it. Bannerlord is dead. The full game launch on October 25th. So maybe they'll do that. Maybe they'll link it on the same day. Did they release a demo of War Sales? No, it's a DLC. I think I've ever heard of any DLC having a demo. Now you're pro Empire. I think the Imperial lore is more layered and complex. Nice, King. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the Nord gameplay. The Nord gameplay is cool, right? And the Nord lore is good. So yeah, I'm excited to play the proper Vikings. Yeah, I mean, the Sturgeons... Oh, is that our first crash? That could be our first... No, it just about ended. Yeah, it's about ended. Okay, fair enough. Yazurai. Oh, I'm Asian, so the Kuzites are your favorite. Nice. Yeah, I mean, the Kuzites are definitely up there. I think it's like Valandia and the Kuzites are probably my two favorite factions. Like, that's actually pretty good as well now. Like, as I said, I feel like they should give bonuses. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on. Let me get a little notepad up quickly. Let me write some of this stuff down. So these are the top 5 things to change in 1.3. Like these are like important. Like these are easy changes as well. Small things they can change. Stealth kills give rogue XP. No brainer. Diplomacy shows score of how likely a leader is to accept. Morale gives bonuses. In brackets, 10% damage. Yeah, I mean, that's 3 of the 5 I need to think of. Yeah, I mean, that's not... I 100% agree, King. It's not really to do with 1 point... I mean, I guess it is, actually. I'd probably bring that up in the stealth kills giving rogue experience. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, King. 100%, but I think that would probably go into this, like, the point would be that they need to make it so that when you're doing these other things, you're leveling up, you're improving, and it encourages you as a reward to get a stronger character, encourages you to do other things in fighting. Like when you fight with stuff, you get experience of fighting. So why not when you're running a workshop or running caravans, you should get trade experience. 100% agree. And it also comes down to the point of like, you could argue of like, oh, well, it makes a player a bit too strong, you know? It doesn't really make sense that you should be getting caravan experience when you're not the one running the caravan. But it also comes down to it as like, it's my caravan, I paid for it, and like, does it really matter if I'm getting some trade experience? Like, it makes me feel like the investment in the caravan was worth it, right? Because I spent my money. Yes, I'm getting money back, but I'm also getting. It also makes sense because now the caravan is being successful, so I'm getting trade experience for it, and that's like a good leap because it encourages me to get more caravans and explore a different gameplay style. Oh yeah. That's a nice one, Jasper. Thank you for reminding me as well. Yeah. Banner to show bonus on order of battle screen. Okay, cool. Yeah, just like one more thing then I think I need to think of for this. Because yeah, this is just like a full feedback thing as well. And I think all of these are like, again, I'm not asking for like a completely new I'm not asking for like co-op or something, you know. That's not the point of this video. It's simply just to be like, these are some things I think you could do to improve the systems that you've implemented in 1.3. Yo, how's it going, Van? Welcome, my guy. Hopefully you're doing well. God, look how impressive that is as well now. With the new building, the new workshop building, they insta-build these 2 ballistas and then start on a 3rd. Like, it makes city defenses so good. Yeah, so the patch is out in beta, Van, at the moment. You have to opt into it on the beta tab for Bannerlord. Well, you can already do that, Panther, right? You can already do that with fire. You can just turn on and off fire at will, right? Yeah, I mean it's a good patch. It's a good patch so far. It does feel like again, completely honest, my own opinion and stuff. Like I'll always be really honest with you guys. I think honestly the systems do feel a bit bare bones that they implemented. Like the roguery stuff is nice. I think that's probably the most fleshed out thing is the stealth stuff. I feel like diplomacy, for example, feels a bit too bare bones. Is again, and I'm not complaining. Like it's great to have it, but it feels like a foundation layer of it, which hopefully they'll then build upon to then make it more fleshed out and stuff. But yeah, I mean, again, I think the best things in the patch so far are the stealth stuff, which I would like to see more stuff added to it, and also the new graphics as well. I think the new skybox and stuff looks incredible. Oh, okay, so you kind of want look how much nicer this looks at nighttime as well. It's huge, right? Like, look how much nicer and oh my god damn, the AI, it just sees the player and was like, yep, I'm gonna kill you with 70 arrows. But that's a change. Should I make that change of like the AI focuses the player way too much? Like, look at it, like 70 arrows aimed at me. Yeah, so you kind of want them all to be, you basically want the volley mod, right? But for battles where you can where they all draw and then you give the command and then they unleash a volley. Any hitbox changes? I don't think so. Again, they have changed it so that the AI blocks more as well, and the battles do feel better. Like the battles feel a lot more. They're still vanilla, they're still fast, but it feels like they've kind of hybrided a little bit between this and RBM. Like the AI in Melee is a little bit more reluctant to get fully stuck in. They still mob and they still charge forward and slash, but because the AI is blocking more, I feel like the battles do feel a bit more back and forth. I'll still always use RBM for sure. And there is also situations where the AI waits in the back ranks until there's space and then they move forward rather than everybody just pushing into the back, and that's going to help people use their spears more effectively as well. Let's see if I get targeted again immediately as I move out here. I literally feel like I've just not had a chance to get stuck in because it's insta-die to archers. Yeah, I really like that mechanic in the Napoleonic Wars DLC, Panther. I 100% agree there. Again, it's not something I'd probably put in the video just because it's not really like they haven't made adjustments to anything like that in 1.3. So that is definitely a cool. Oh, this is gonna have to be destroyed. Yep, that's about to be destroyed. Not really a good way up here. On our last stream I joined you, crashed, and then I did. I'm hoping the game stays as it is. How do you mean, Skink? Yeah, I mean, I do definitely agree that, like, again, it's always so hard between, like, making it, like, accessible for everybody and, like, making it too realistic. But I definitely do agree with you that, like, armor feels pretty useless in this. Like, I'm in pretty good armor and I'm still just getting absolutely slaughtered by, like, random arrows and stuff. Whereas RBM kind of takes it a bit more seriously, right? Arrows will just like not penetrate your armor and stuff like that, which is how it should be. Like, how am I taking 40 damage from an arrow, but that guy took 98 as I brought down my Haskell weapon against his leather head, you know? I also get it because you want to just make it very accessible, very easy, and like anybody can pick up the game and just start swinging and get kills, you know? Nice killing 2 at one time, though. I'll take that. Oh, you were crashing on your Realm of Thrones campaign. Oh, that sucks. Have you tried turning down your unit size at all? It's not hard to make it a difficulty setting, how to calculate damage. Yeah, no, I mean, they do have that, right? Like, they do have that. I can't show you now in the game, but they do have the 3 different types of damage received and stuff. RBM mod is nonsense. You don't like it? Oh, I think it's great. Again, I think the AI stuff is a must use. The armor stuff can be hit and miss, like you say. Like, I like it because it basically encourages you just to use the right weapon for the right person, you know? And it encourages you to carry multiple weapons. Like, maces will do way more damage against heavily armored targets. Whereas, like, light armored targets will be taking, like, average damage from that type of weapon, you know? It'll be broken through nice. Oh yeah, we're fully through now. Good job. So, like, you know, like in my RBM campaigns when I'm using the weapon and armor stuff, like, I'll make sure that I have a mace and I'll have a sword and probably a spear, you know, and then a shield. So that way I can deal with cavalry, I can deal with heavily armored knights, and then my sword can come back. The sword will just like glance off a lot of the plate armor and stuff. Yeah, they removed all the armor. So they removed all the stuff. One second. Yeah, they removed all the round shields from War Sails. Yeah, the Sea Raiders still have them. Yeah, the Sea Raiders still have them, but that's about it. So I guess you could still get them from... I guess you could still get them from killing Sea Raiders, but yeah, you won't find them here. Like, these are the Kuzite shields, which I think just look a little bit... I mean, this one's quite cool because it's like all stainless. Yeah, you won't have any of the Viking round shields, unfortunately. We should probably upgrade our shield as well. One thing I would like to see is add the game backups. Yeah, siege equipment. Yeah. That was a good... Because you have now... Yeah, it's a good suggestion, Dan. Because like now you have a stealth outfit and a battle outfit and a civilian outfit. Why not make it so that you can also have a siege outfit as well, you know? So they're sieging that again. I mean, as long as we leave to go, and yeah, we are going to go defend that. I mean, there is like, I'm not sure if it's just because, yeah, I mean, it seems like a lot of territory is changing hands in the campaign. So far, at least. Like Caravan. Caravan is not making any money today, but it's still working hard. Why are we not going to go stop our settlement from being sieged? Just going to let them take it back? Yeah, so they said that port sieges will just be normal land sieges. There's not going to be a port siege. You can blockade them, which I guess is technically a siege, right? But like the actual battle itself, attacking from the sea won't initiate a sea battle. Oh yeah, I mean, that's like the one thing. If I do have RBM on, I always turn off the archer changes. The archers are so slow when it comes to pulling their bows back. Oh, we got a besiege event. Interesting. Party gains 100 shared experience. Is that a joke? 100 shared experience. So my 47 soldiers huddle around and get a tiniest bit. And like 1% improvement to the siege progress seems nothing. Again, yeah, I feel like these need to be fine-tuned a little bit. Some seem really good, and then some seem just like 1% siege progress. Boom! Boom! 1% siege progress. Huge! It's like, don't even bother me. I could have just waited 2 seconds and we had the same result. I mean, other things are like, when we got that 200 influence, I was like, oh my god, that's incredible. But I think that's too much, you know? 100 maybe. Or 1%. I mean, it's probably done on like... It's probably done on like something stupid. Like, it's probably done on like your party contribution to the army or something, you know, because we're like 1% of this force or whatever. It's probably what it's done on. Alright, let's go in again. So yeah, I mean, for the most part, we'll probably leave this army afterwards because I want to take a look around the map as well. Well, I mean, that's what you could do with like siege gameplay. Sorry, yeah, with siege gameplay now, you could make it so much more interesting with stealth stuff, right? You could make it so that like there'd be missions to infiltrate the enemy settlement and like open the gates or like poison the rations, or you know, there's so much you could do now with the stealth gameplay that would make it really interesting and like spice up sieges. Jeez, we're losing a lot. Where the hell is the battering ram, man? I just need me to push up this ladder myself, maybe. Paradox should buy Tail Worlds? I don't think so. I'm also actually really interested in what, because there was that leaked thing, wasn't there, a while back, talking about the new game that they're making at Tail Worlds. Because they're making like a sci-fi game, I think. I wonder if it's like something completely different or if it's going to be very similar to Bannerlord, like a Bannerlord in space. It'll be pretty interesting. I literally just died to an archer. It's embarrassing. I feel like my armor is just useless. I'm literally in like 10k armor and I just got 2 hit by an archer. Yeah, I agree with you, Timmy. Or maybe even like a hybrid version of it, you know? Like, we can still have the previous version, but let us like mix and match. I think the old system was better overall, you know? There is a mod that lets you go back to it, but it generally always crashes for me. I've never really found a good way of getting it to work. Alright, cool. We got another banner. Ugh. We can also again donate our prisoners. This seems like it's really worthwhile now. 4 influence for like that is good money. Can we buy any better armor? As I said, I thought my armor is good, right? It's like 20. I mean, it's not crazy good actually, to be fair. But that also offers me 6. So I've got like 30 plus armor. So is the AI going to peace out is the question. No, he's still just doing his own thing. They kept that castle. I mean, lost that castle, yeah. Now we're going back to take it. Interesting. Yeah, look at the Kuzites. The Azrai have conquered some territory there. We can take a look at them. Oh, I don't think I actually have any of the noble units. Their normal cavalry is, yeah, just throwing one-handed. Yeah, I don't have any of the elites actually. Sturgeon. What are they called? DR, right? Something. 200 one-handed, 170 polearm, 100. Yeah, so they're better basically on foot. What was their riding beforehand? Was it really that bad? That's crazy. Was their riding really that bad beforehand? Because even their normal cavalry isn't great. I don't know, it seems a bit better. Like, it seems like there's actually action going on, which is good. Yeah, they have made it so that the AI does surrender. Okay, so this was a siege battle where we outnumbered them gravely. And like, yeah, the auto-resolve seems so much better. The auto-resolve actually seems good now. Like, we were outnumbering them 900 to 200 and we didn't lose, like... In 1.2, there's a good chance we could have lost this battle. You know? I feel like there was a good chance we could have lost this battle in 1.2. But yeah, we lost 50 men dead and more wounded. I think that's good as well, that you get more wounded than dead. That seems decent, like auto-resolve wise. Okay, cool. Well, let's take a look around the world map. Let's see who's at war with who. So the Kuzites are at war and we're at war with those. And the Kuzites are still at war with the Northern Empire. Battania have peaced out. Southern Empire and fighting the Azerai and Valandian. So Valandia took a lot of territory here. We just pieced out that very second with the Northern Empire and then went to war with the Southern Empire, which again I'm fine with. The Azerai, how are the Azerai faring over here? Kind of small gains, but not really. They've taken a castle. And then the Kuzites have come in and smashed here. They lost this and now they're taking it back, and they've also conquered like 5 settlements here. And how many days in is this? This is only 90 days in, which I would say is like very much the early game. Oh, we need to go get some food somewhere. Yeah, like that seems pretty decent that the AI is a lot more aggressive now and settlements are being conquered. How's my caravan doing? Yeah, it'd be so nice to have like a way of breaking down what the caravan is making me, you know? Does not do that, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, it is a shame because the Battanians have like the best abilities in the game. Like that forest ability is like so good. And it's not like the Battanians are... yeah, oh my god, they've been demolished. Jesus, they've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 castles. And then a 6th one here. But they have also taken 2 up here in the north, so... I'll tell you what will be interesting in War Sales, because in War Sales, the campaign map has changed a lot, and like Battania now have like there's like a city here. I think this is a city, and it's Battanian owned. So Battania now have like 1 settlement out. So it'll be interesting to see how they change on the new War Sales map. How are mods? Yeah, no mods work at the moment. Maybe they do. I mean, let's have a little look. Let's go on Nexus mods quickly and have a look. Alright guys, if you are enjoying my stream, please drop a like down below. Really helps out the channel. Goes a long way. Very much appreciate it. Let's go. Updated. Yeah, I mean, obviously like Harmony and UI have all updated. Mod config, the basic ones have. But besides that, there doesn't look like there's much change in mods at all. Yeah. Nothing. Has this been updated for 1.3? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think anything's been updated for 1.3 besides like the stability mods. Cool, let's head our way back over then to this settlement. There is apparently a siege going on, so we'll make our way over. Also, quick minds. Also as well, a massive thank you to the donations and members we had today as well. I really do appreciate it. And as I said, it does go such a long way. Honestly, the huge 100 bomb by Panther, the 50 by Ben, the damn donation, the re-memberships from Squiddy and stuff. Honestly, I really appreciate it. We had a huge 100 gifted members last stream as well, which was really generous. So I'm very grateful. As I said, it goes a long way, helps keep the channel going, and I really do appreciate your support. It does mean a lot to me and the channel. So thank you guys. Does stealth give you rogue experience? Not at the moment. Hopefully that's something that will but hopefully that's something that they will change. What do you mean YouTube ran out of memory, Panther? Since every kingdom starts off at war, they should all start off with an alliance as well. I don't hate it. But also, I feel like just because I don't know, I kind of do dislike it because I want every campaign to be as unique as possible.
Away with you, vile beggar.
Oh, the page did. Yo, how's it going, O'Connor? Welcome back for the 61 months. For some reason it hasn't popped up. There we go in chat. Thank you so much for the 61 months. Is absolutely insane. I very much do appreciate it. As I was just saying, you members are the lifeblood of the channel, so thank you so much for the support. When else? Oh yeah, it never happened, Panther. That's why. It was all a ruse. Oh god, this looks so much better. The lighting. I'll just leave my army back and we'll move forward. Thoughts of a new Bannerlord patch going into alpha testing? What's new in it? I do need to check Bannerlords out again. What's new in it? I'm actually going to have dinner with Lionheart and Darren, Public of Play, next week. I think we're going. And obviously Darren is a games designer on Bannerlord, so I'll be excited to ask him a bit more about it. So I think there's no flair to any of the characters. Yeah, I would agree, bar like maybe Rhaegar and Durhart. I would say they actually have some like Durhart always stealing your settlements and stuff is funny, and obviously Milady being the simp queen as well. I feel like that adds a bit of flair, but I do agree, like, you know, I feel like there was a bit more about the other characters in Warband. Cavalry coming in, get him off. Get him. 1 damage! You know, like Era, like a few of the people you marry, I feel like, yeah. I mean, the biggest problem with Bannerlord is that there's just no reason to ever interact with any characters, you know? Because like, there's no reason to talk to these lords and ladies and stuff. Like, it just doesn't do anything. So that's a problem they need to solve. So I think it's not that the characters don't have personality, it's that there's no reason to ever find that personality, you know? You stoked for War Sales? Yeah, me too, O'Connor. I can't wait. I can probably pay my mortgage when War Sales comes out, so, you know? So that's what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully it's good, man. But yeah, I mean, the 1.3 video is my best performing video in a short period of time in so long. Like, that video is currently on, the 1.3 update video is currently on, I think it's almost 200,000 views in like such a short period of time. Never had a video do that well. Yeah, it's on 183,000 views in 2 days. That's probably where it'll end up. Maybe it'll creep towards 200k, but I doubt it. But yeah, I mean, that's insane. I've never had a video do it that quickly. Do you think starting in Mutiny should be added to the base game? Being able to start a queue? Yeah, I mean, again, with the new diplomacy features, you could add that in. I think the idea, it requires, like, you need a new tab. is the thing. To add in all these custom types of things, like to add in all these cool custom new features, I think you need like, it says diplomacy here, but I think you need like another tab or something that will like then allow you to see more. Because like from this screen, I should be able to see who's allied. I should be able to see, you know, so much more stuff. All right, let's rejoin the army, continue on with these wars. But I mean, again, I mean, it might not be a bad idea as well to just like sit in a settlement and like sim like 100 days and see what happens. Because I feel like some factions might get destroyed, you know? Like, it's not that unlikely. Because let's be honest, the Southern Empire, the Western Empire only have what, like four cities and like 2 castles left. Like, it's not like they really have a crazy amount of stuff. Cool. I'm just gonna go grab a snack really quickly and fill up my. Yeah, sorry, I muted myself. Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab a snack really quickly, fill up my water, and then we'll be back, and we'll probably be going for like another hour or so. If there's anything you guys want to see in 1.3, we could try and do a prison break. Actually, maybe we'll go try to do a prison break. We need to find someone who's actually in prison to break them out, but. Yeah, maybe a prison break could be really fun. All right, cool. I'm back. Back. Oh, we're already attacking again. Ain't bad, I guess. I don't think so, Trevor. I don't believe so. How am I enjoying the patch? Yeah, I think it's great. I think the stealth stuff is cool. I think the new lighting is really good. The diplomacy feels a bit half-baked. Like, it seems like it's like very basic, and I prefer for them to make it a little bit more interesting, a little bit more complicated. Slings are cool, but it'd be cool if the slings actually were part of a faction, you know? Like, it'd be cool if slings were like a... I don't know, maybe like the Battania's are bow hunters, you know? And maybe the Empire had like a dedicated sling unit. Yeah, so this update will break. This update will break
Away with you, vile beggar.
all the mods for sure. But you just don't have to opt in. It's not like it's a beta patch, so you don't have to opt into it. And you can carry on playing your mods. Yo, Coxie, thank you so much for 22 months, coming up to 2 years now. Hell yeah, man, I really appreciate that. That is a very, very, very long time, so I appreciate the support. Yeah, I was literally just saying about the patch. I think it's good. I think there's a lot of good things I really like about it, and there's other things I wish I would have done more with. But I'm liking it. And obviously with us being however long away from war sales, I'm hoping it's going to be great. Like all this stuff inside of war sales, I think will be really good. These guys are just dying. But yeah, I think the lighting is the #1 thing in the update. For sure. Do you know if Realm of Thrones will update to support this patch? Yeah, I mean, it will eventually. From what I've heard, I mean, again, I don't know, but I don't see why they wouldn't, right? I don't see why they wouldn't. But from what I've heard from modders is that this patch is quite like a intensive change. Like they change a lot of their back end for this update. So it's going to take modders a while to resort things out. But I also assume it's going to be like the patch that War Sales is on, so I don't know, it's kind of weird for modders right now. They don't really know. Like, they don't want to put in loads of effort and then stuff just breaks with War Sales again. Like, I don't know, it's quite a weird spot, I would imagine, for them to be in. You hear about flails? No, there's no flails in this update. Flail these nuts. Break free. Ugh, let me free. Like, how am I dying to peasants, man? It's so annoying. Armor just feels like paper. Yeah, like, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of modders did wait, you know? Yeah, no, I've not seen anything. I've not seen anything with regards to flails at all. There are some mods that have flails, like the In the Name of Jerusalem 2 has flails in it. With the Factions Alliance, if you're allied with the Empire, will their name be green? No, I don't think it shows up at all on the campaign map, though that would be a good thing to implement. I might add that to the list, you know. Show our in green. It's a good point to bring up, actually. I don't think it does that at the moment. That's something they could implement. I feel like Sturgia are fine. Like, I feel like Sturgia are really no different. I mean, in this campaign, I don't know if it's just because I'm playing with them, but yeah, I mean, look at Sturgia now. It's not like I've done much, right? But they've conquered, like, one of the richest Northern Empire settlements. They've conquered this, conquered a bunch of castles. Yeah, they're looking fine, right? Yeah, no, I think that would be a good addition, like having the ally show up in green. Because it's not like you're confused by like the flags or anything. All the flags are specific colors, so yeah, why not show everything up in green? That's a good point. Where are we? We're down here, right? Yeah. If anything, I feel like Sturgia are stronger. Because the armies they form are pretty big now. Because they have that cheaper influence cost to call armies to their banners. You know, like this army is very depleted. It's been on campaign for it to just break. Yeah, I was literally about to say it's probably going to break soon because all these lords are so depleted. And this is one of the new things with the new update, is that the AI is more likely to break their armies apart when the average army, like the average lord in their army is kind of depleted. Should we try this hideout now as well? You want to know what the Nord government type will be? Is there a government type in the game? Is that actually an impactful government type in the game? Here we go, there's a new one. Not done this one yet. Get in here. Nothing to see here. Oh, I wonder if like throwing knives would be quite good. Oh my god, this one's quite hard. There's like a triangle of people here. One thing I can't wait for as well is for Artem to come up with his animations, like stealth kill animations would be really cool. That guy's gonna turn around. He's gonna see me here. I have to go. I had to go there. Oh my god, if he fell down, can I push him down the cliff? Nothing to see here. No, I can't. He just rolls down and breaks the alarm. Yeah, I mean, I think overall the kingdom laws need to be reworked. Again, I think they're kind of just very pointless, you know? Like, I feel like I'm never like, oh, I really wonder. Like, I can't wait. Like, I just pass the same 4 laws every time that give me party size, and that's the only thing that I do. So I feel like in general, they just need to add more. This is good athleticism experience as well, by the way. We need more Crusader Kings in our Bannerlord. Well, you could do Banner Kings. Yeah, but there's none of that stuff implemented at the moment, Gonzo. Hopefully in the future it will be. Right now, stealth only goes to clearing hideouts, prison breaks, and something else I can't remember off the top of my head. What is it? I can't remember. It's something though. And like breaking into cities and stuff. But yeah, I 100% agree with you. Like they should have like opening the city gates and stuff would be super cool. He's pretty well hidden there. I mean, I think Banner Kings is great in some regards, and then it also kind of is a bit much in other regards as well, you know? There's like some features that if was maybe toned down would be a really good spot for the game. Like, again, I personally really love all the features in Banner Kings. But like, I'm obviously a very hardcore gamer. So I understand that it's maybe not necessarily everybody's cup of tea. Prize. Also, oh yeah, maybe that's the other thing. Actually, yeah. Maybe that's the last thing. Is stealth kills don't give road experience. Oh, maybe not. That's probably can go here, right? Plus, add loot. Add loot in hideouts. Like, it'd be really cool if there were like lootable things in the hideout that you could go up to and get. And like maybe the deeper into the camp you go, the more risky it is. God, there's still so many guards here. Nothing to see here, my good man. Can you stealth the crossbow? You can, but it doesn't like, I think only the dagger gets extra damage, which is one thing I think they should change. Look. Oh no, we did one shot in that time, but I think a lot of the time it doesn't one shot. It's only because he has no armor. If he had armor, I think it would ping off. Or if we didn't hit him in the head. So it's always safer just to go with the dagger if you can. Yeah, well, one thing you can do with allies is you can join their battles. So yeah, maybe it'd be cool if you were allies and both from the same war, that their faction would show up. Like their armies would show up on the map like yours do. I mean, you can follow them around and join them in battles. Would be a cool feature, I think. Because you can join them in battle. But he's gonna see me. He's gonna see me. It's going to turn around. Get this guy quickly. Speed run. Yo, how's it going, Ducky? Yeah, and that's one of the things I really like about the the stealth gameplay as well, is it gives you a reason to use a dagger. Like, yeah, it makes a dagger actually useful. I feel like in the base game it doesn't. Like, there's no reason to use a dagger outside of this. Okay, we can actually get to this one. The previous one was a bit messed up. What's up with the Ayubi playthrough? Yeah, sorry. Again, not my intention to delay it. But obviously with 1.3 coming out, you'll get episodes tomorrow and Saturday. Will both be an Ayubi day. I'm going to record both of them tomorrow. So yeah, you'll get the In the Name of Jerusalem campaign tomorrow and Saturday. So we'll call the banners. Very weird. Sorry, how are they seeing me? How have they seen me? Oh, they haven't. Just my boys have turned up. Come on, boys, ambush them! It's such a cool thing when you come in and you ambush and you start scrapping them. Super cool. Like, you come down from, like, here and here. Super good. Like, it's one of the coolest things in the thing. In the patch. Yeah, no, get him, boys. Oh no, don't hit me with a javelin! Don't hit me with a javelin! I don't have a shield! Leave me alone! Get him, boys! I don't have a shield! Can I just go on stealth killing, maybe? Ha! 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 Did I add the morale thing? I did, yeah. So what could be my last top 5, to make it a top 5 video, what could be my last thing? Stealth kills give rogue experience plus loot in hideout. Diplomacy shows score of how likely a leader is to accept. Morale gives like a bonus of some sort. Banners in the OB, like again, small things. Like I'm trying to think of like small things that are like, are actually going to make their way into the game, you know? Because I don't think we'll be getting any different content in the game at all, you know? I think whatever content is in this patch is going to be just that content, you know? I don't think we're going to go out their way to implement anything else. In my opinion. So is there anything else on like the main picture maybe that would give? Here? Deserters and patrols. I mean, random events. I mean, I guess you could say random. Yeah, I guess the last thing point could be like random events. Events having better rewards. Or like rewards / rewards. Oh my god, the spelling. That's how it's spelt now, okay. Yeah, having better rewards. Rewards slash traits getting bonuses. Realistically, I don't think this one would really matter. But like all of these are very like I feel like this one's a big change that they'd have to probably test and go through and stuff and implement. Whereas this stuff is all very like I think doable before the patch comes out. Yeah, so Ducky, in the new update, morale is like a big thing in auto-resolves. So in auto-resolves, if every single round that you're above 50% morale, as the auto-resolve is ticking, you take less casualties, and every time that you or the enemy are below 50 morale, you do less casualties. So if you're running around the game with 100% morale and you're fighting someone with below 50, you're going to be taking less damage, and the AI is going to be doing less damage to you, which means you're a force that is really high with morale is going to be able to win the battles way quicker and take less casualties. You're going to lose less of your good troops by doing it, you know? Which is a great. We've auto-resolved a little bit, and we can maybe find some bandits to auto-resolve a little bit more. Like maybe this caravan we could try and take down. It's probably going to be an even. Like we'll see what the wave recruit. My morale's fine though, so I don't want to mess it up. So yeah, like Banter power is actually in their favor. Interesting. Can we see their morale? No. Okay, let's make it like an even battle. Maybe just grab 10 more archers to do it. Yeah, even battle. Okay, hand over your goods or die, so be it attack. Okay. So realistically, you should be able to see the morale before auto-resolving. So we send in the soldiers, and you can see. So we have 63, they have 51. So if the auto-resolve plays, yeah, it's very even so far. They haven't lost any morale yet. Okay, they've now lost morale, so they're now down to 49 morale. We should be doing more damage. Or sorry, we should be taking less damage. And we should be doing more. So again, this is a completely even battle, but now I think you'll start to see it going really in my favor. So again, we just got a bunch more kills. Yeah, so we're at 33, they're at 17. We lost one soldier, they lost 2. They killed 4 and we killed another 2. You know, like we're really reducing their morale. And again, that was a completely even battle, right? Banter Power Bar said it was very even. Like it was dead even, right? But because we had the morale advantage, it ended up ticking down in our favor. And we obviously have more soldiers as well. Probably made in quite a big difference. So yeah, I think the morale stuff is interesting. And I imagine if you have the advantage in battle, you'll be doing lots of damage. Yeah, I mean we could test it, right? We could test it. We could test it. Let's quickly. I don't know. My morale isn't. The problem is my morale isn't. Is there a way to set morale? Maybe. Campaign morale. Add morale to party 500. Oh my god, you have to do name. Well, we can test it. I'll give myself 50 good soldiers and we'll fight about 106 stacks. So we're outnumbered 2-1. And see how we fare. So we are called Davon. Boom. What is it? 41? We have to do it like that. We don't have to put the brackets, do we? Or do we? Let's add 40. Nope, why is it not doing it? Add morale to party, hero name, Davon. That's what they're called, right? Yeah, that's what we're called. Oh no, we're not. What? Oh, that's our clan name, sorry. That's because there's not a capital in there or something? Why is it not working? What am I doing wrong? Is it just a D? No. Requested object cannot be found, so it's not finding me as a character for some reason. Is it because there's like an S? I give up, whatever. Okay, let's just give ourselves like 50 elite soldiers. With good morale. We tried not having symbols around my name. Didn't work. You're gonna do some homework now? Alright, see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so we've got 40 soldiers. Let's see. We do have good morale as well. Again, Bance is very even. So we want to send the soldiers. Okay, so he also has good morale. So do we. We have better morale. So he has better morale than me. So let's see how this works. So first round, we inflicted more casualties, but obviously he has more. I'm interested to see how... Yeah, again, we don't have the morale to do it, so... We're not even killing that much as well. Okay, fair enough. Let's maybe see if we can find a prison break. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. It seems like morale does play a role, but... Is there any... Oh god, let's avoid that. Like, leave me alone.
Stop there.
Oh my god, they literally just spawned out. Bunch of losers. They literally spawned out to kill me. Yeah, so because morale is we both have morale above 50, both of us take less damage, but it obviously evens out because of that.
Stop there.
Oh my god, go away! Fucking people, I want to see if there's prisoners. Yeah, so because both of us have above 50 morale, you go away, please. Do you have a prisoner? God, he's literally camping inside that settlement. Yeah, I mean, what I'm suggesting is you give traits bonuses, like give traits stat bonuses, right? Is he literally just camping? Yeah, give traits like actual stat bonuses. How do you... Yeah, so set up contact. We can do this stuff now where we break in and we have to find the person. I feel like there should be more like it should give you a hint at who the person is or give you a description or something. Because like I have to talk to what, like 50 million people around this settlement to find the one person. It just seems a bit tedious rather than actually being good, you know? Like, it should give you a description to look out for, or maybe you have to pass some checks, or like guards will be like, "Oi, what are you doing?" You know, rather than just having to talk to everybody. Like, and how do I know like who I'm talking to and stuff? You know, it just feels a bit weird that. I mean, maybe it is like one of the notables, maybe that you have to talk to, like one of these people. I don't know. Does anybody know if it actually is like just random or? Or do I literally have to talk to every single person? Yeah, like, again, integrating all these systems would be really cool. Like, imagine, yeah, like you say, the cruel trait reducing morale. Like, that's kind of cool. Now that actually matters in auto-resolves, like, that's pretty cool. Like, am I literally just having to talk to every single person? I feel like, yeah, this could be a bit better. If you're a stranger in this town, I'm sure you can find someone who'll let you stay on a pile of straw for a few coppers. Is that a hint? Especially on, like, the bigger towns as well, it becomes, like, near impossible. But maybe there is, like, a hint somewhere. I'm literally having to talk to everybody. I mean, surely it just has to be over notables, right? Yeah, you have to find one person. The game doesn't really tell you what they look like or anything, you know. I think like a description would be good. Because right now, yeah, you're a bit clueless, right? Like, I don't know. Oh, that person looks pretty skulky. So, oh yeah, okay, it's fair enough. If it's like someone who actually has like a specific, like this guy looks like he's a bit of a dodgy dealer, right? No, okay. I was about to say, like, that guy looked like he was skulking around, like, it was pretty obvious. If the person we're looking for is, like, obvious that's the person we're looking for, then that's fair enough, but... These guys will just tell me to get lost. Oh. Here, the alt key. Yeah, I've got the alt key up. Well, there's no, like, specific... There's just all the normal ones. Maybe it's that person. Oh, there. Okay, okay. Oh, God, he discovered me. Fair enough. All right, cool. So it is there. Good. Okay, cool. I take back what I said. There's actually one called Contact. Fair enough. Yeah, I see it now. I see it now. Good. Yeah, that's fair enough, Ben. I take back what I said. I tried to see that before and just couldn't. I guess I just wasn't paying enough attention. My bad. Let's maybe give that another go now that we know. Yeah, I mean, that's how it should be, right? Like, you should be able to know where your contact is. Inside the city. So let's go over to this one again. Oh, almost just besiege them. Disguise yourself, sneak in. There you go, contact, yeah. See him. Any games you're like, oh god. Any games you're looking out for? Not really. Like Chronicles Medieval, but that's next year. I'm really looking forward to the next Total War announcement. That's going to be cool. That's happening soon. Panther, can you pan? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, there's going to be obviously a big Total War announcement, so I'm really looking forward to that. Whatever it could be. I'm excited for a new era of Total War. Because, again, I'm not a big fan of the Warhammer Total War. And obviously the channel was brought up from it, so I'm excited to hopefully get back to playing Total War regularly. Where if the new one is good, obviously. Well, it depends, but I would love for it to be good. As, you know, the channel was literally made from it, so... Yeah, it's the Total War anniversary, and they're doing, like, the big announcement for the next game. I mean, everyone thinks it's going to be 40k Total War, so we'll have to see. again, I'm completely down with that because it's gonna be like on a new engine. I think is what they're suggesting. Whatever, even if it's not 40k, if maybe they do a historical sort of war game beforehand or whatever, they've basically designed a new engine for this, like for a. I think from what the rumors were from when people left CA is that they were gonna do World War One 40k Star Wars. However, the World War One had loads of delays and maybe even got canned because they spent loads of money on the engine. Again, this is all speculation, all from what people said when they had a big redundancy at CA, and I guess people were a bit mad and said loads of stuff. But yeah, they basically have built a new engine from the ground up, and yeah, it's going to be focused around shooting Total Wars. So I'm really excited for that. And yeah, I'm a huge 40k fan as well, so if it is 40k Total War, I just hope it's good. Right, something tells me that you're not just an ordinary beggar. I can help you lie low, stay out of sight for it, but if that's what you need. For an exchange, nothing. I suspect your good favor is worth more than a few copper. Okay, now I have a contact in the town, so now what? I'm going to sort of just walk around in disguise. But can I now just, like, trade, I guess? I'm not sure if I can just trade now. Like, what's the point of that if I can't? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I'm really interested to see what they do. And just something different. Like, again, I feel like we've had what we literally have had... why do these guys like me so much? Oh yeah, these guys like me because of the event, right? That was very cool. Yeah, these guys are like me so much because of the event we had. That was actually impactful, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, prison break is what I want to try. How do we even attempt a prison break nowadays? Is it just literally set, like, we need to find someone who is in prison first, I would assume. Do you think the War Sales update will be anything like Warband, Viking Conquest? No, I don't think so. I think it'll be very different because again, Viking Conquest was like Rails, right? I didn't really play it much, but yeah, the Viking Conquest was very much on Rails, right? Two forces, two ships move together until they hit. Whereas War Sales is again, we haven't seen it yet, but War Sales was touted to be like you can just go anywhere, just sail around, free flow. Yeah, do we have any prisoners? Yeah, one prisoner. Is that our prisoner or theirs? They have our prisoner, right? It's in Rotai. Where is that? Here. Of course, there's a massive army here. Bannerlord uses rails? No, it doesn't. Okay, sorry, we have to find our contact again now. And then I might be able to do a prison break. Gura said there will be ship troops like we have cavalry troops. Yeah, there's going to be specific... there's going to be specific Marines who are better fighting at sea, yes. They have confirmed that. Does the rails go in the direction where the player is facing? We don't have... But what are you talking about, Panther? Oh, okay. This is a funny joke. Okay, fair enough. I get ya. Because there, we don't have naval combat, so how would you do it? Yeah, but rails can go side to side. Rails are straight, right? Oh, God. Ah. I don't know why I'm trying to argue with you when it's just a joke. Don't mind me, good sir. Just passing. So yeah, I wonder if we can set up our relationship here and then we can go stealth and try and prison break. Indeed, Panther is off the rails right now. That was a top tier joke right there. We don't have to go up. We do have to go up there, I think. Imagine you're just in town and you see someone doing this, like running, stopping, running, stopping, running, stopping. You'd be a bit more concerned, right? Oh, you don't? Mon. Why can't I just teleport, you know? You want to hear a joke? No. No, go on, then. Go on, then. Tickle me. If it doesn't make me laugh, I'm going to ban you. So, there's a lot riding on it. What does a car and a tow have in common? It better not be rude as well. If it's not safe for work as well, you also get banned. They always seem like they're in like these foundry positions. Okay, hello, good sir. Okay, we now have our contact. So then now I can talk to people? Is that the case? Or not? Like... Talk to these guys. Are people still on my case? Yeah, they are. Okay. Can I still trade with people or not? Yeah, so then how do I then do a prison break? Maybe I have to walk to the prison? Yeah, maybe I have to go to the dungeon, maybe. That's an awful joke, Panther. If I could be bothered to tab out, I would unmod you right now. And it'd be deserved. Yeah, let's maybe go to the dungeon. There's so many people here as well. Just a simple beggar walking to the dungeon. Nothing to see here. Oh god, there are a lot of troops here. Door is locked. It's a ruse. Nothing to see here, boys. You think it's the second option? No, can't be, because we'll just get caught. Yeah, I don't know how we do a prison break then, because if we sneak in, we only have a like this is just quick, right? It just does the same thing, but we'll just get caught. There's no like stat right for it. Like, look at, we've done so much roguery stuff, and we've got no experience for it. They need to change that. Because, yeah, look how much more sneak attack damage we get as well. It's crazy good. Noise suppression, crouching speed as well. Yeah, I don't know. Because we can do that and obviously we just get caught. So I don't actually know how to initiate it, which is kind of weird, right? There's definitely someone, it's me now imprisoned here, but there is also someone else here as well. Yeah, there's 2 prisoners, me and someone else. So I don't really know how to initiate them. Maybe there needs to be more? Maybe, actually. Maybe you have to talk to someone there and you can initiate it that way? Get a rogue experience of getting caught. Amen. It was here, right? Yeah, it was here. Your clan. Maybe it's because our clan tier isn't high enough. There needs to be a prison break quest. Really? Is that the case beforehand? Okay. So what, you have to talk to a lord to prison break someone to then do it? That's how that works? Why can't I TP on? So what, you have to talk to a lord who wants you to do a prison break. Is that how it always worked? I feel like previously you didn't have to do it that way. Raid enemy territory. Yeah, I mean, increasing the morale is not bad. Again, I really feel like these traits need to have bonuses to them because I just don't care about being close-fisted or calculated. It's a mission feature from Warband. I feel like you used to be able to do it though. I feel like you used to be able to just fight, like go there and do it. Yeah, you used to just be able to do it. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought as well. So there's not just like a specific town right there.
Stop there.
Oh my god, this one army just keeps jumping out and attacking me. Okay, cool. I mean, I think that's what we're going to wrap up today's video anyway. Because I feel like... we've shown off 1.3 in all of its glory. I'll give my overall thoughts now as well. Daytime. Yeah, so battle-wise, I have definitely noticed an improvement to the AI. It in large numbers. For small numbers, still seem very like charge forward, mosh pit into the enemy. Large numbers, I have noticed the AI being more reluctant to get in. The AI does defend more. The AI is also better with spears, which is great. So cavalry is much stronger. Your infantry are better dealing with cavalry, which is good. Archers still seem ridiculously strong now, even stronger than they were before. Archers got a bonus when they needed probably a nerf. So yeah, mass archers and you're going to win probably every battle still. Just like previously, which is a bit lame. I feel like infantry should have more of an impact than archers. In a pitched battle, especially cavalry should be better. I feel like maybe they need to make it so that cavalry do more trample damage or something, you know? Yeah, I mean also battle-wise as well, it seems like the AI is a bit more like the wars do seem better. Again, I might need to just like simulate a bit, but I don't know. I do notice like again, Sturgia. We were playing with them, so I'm not sure if that like influences like something. But yeah, I did notice that like, you know, Sturgia took a bunch of settlements. They also took this castle down here as well. They took this city. They did have this. They recently just lost it. You know, Finlandia ripped through Battania. The Kuzites have taken all of this as well. You know, like, I think a lot of the time, like, we are seeing this, and this is what 100 days in. So I'd be interested to see what 200 days in does, what 300 days does, because I'm much more subscribed to the idea of like, I want like one faction to come out on top and then be my nemesis in the late game. It's no fun starting your kingdom and fighting 6 different factions. I'd much rather by the time I form my kingdom, there's maybe a bunch of smaller ones and then like one big daddy kingdom, or maybe two big daddy kingdoms fighting between each other. And then you're there with all the small kingdoms, you know, who are left remaining. I much prefer that than just nothing changing. Like, because in 1.2, you play a campaign and maybe 2 settlements change hands in like 500 days. And it's a bit like, what's the point? It's literally just up to the player to make changes in the world, and the AI doesn't do anything. So I think the war changes so far seems good. It does seem like the AI likes to peace out quite quickly. It seems like they like to take some territory and then immediately peace out, which I'm not opposed to. I think that does have its merits, which is interesting. But yeah, you know, overall, I think the war changes are interesting. They're good. With the implementation of diplomacy as well is good. Like we said, though, I think we need like a new tab here for diplomacy, or like a toggle. Like you have like maybe a toggle down here for like alliances and trade agreements. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Because yeah, right now I don't know who's trading with, who's having alliances, and like the ability to see what goes into this as well. Like hover over us and be like, oh, they're likely to make peace with Sturgia, or they wanted to have an alliance with Sturgia, for example, or whatever, and the reasons why and for. Yeah, it's interesting, King, I think. Again, I feel like there is maybe a player bias there somewhere, just to get the player to have more stuff. I think overall, though, with this patch, the best update is definitely the lighting. The lighting is great, for sure. Is really, really good. But yeah, that's what we're going to wrap up. Don't leave the stream right away, because I do want to send you over to someone who is live. Let's go. Let's type in Bannerlord and see if there's anyone streaming Bannerlord who is English. There's generally Deadly Slob is nice. Okay, let's see if there is a few people.
If I can get this one.
Doing it, because again, I want to raid more and say thank you. Yeah, there's a few more people. Is he English? Are
Did
you
we
English,
win?
good
We
sir?
did win. Yes. The Emperor's
Yeah, this
dead.
person's doing an Empire campaign.
Wow, that horse got you good.
Yeah, I'll send you over to this guy. Go show some love. Go say hi in the chat from me, please. It helps out a lot. Obviously, just making friends is always good. Where do you even do it again? Where even is the button to? I don't know where the button is. Give me a second. Don't go anywhere, okay? I forbade you from closing the stream until you go over and say hi. Where even is it? Where even is it? Where is the redirect button? There should be a redirect button. Where is it? Customize? Oh yeah, there you go. Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Everybody chill. Everybody chill. Okay. Everybody chill. Oh, he doesn't let me. Oh god, it's so annoying that you have to let someone do it. Person talking. Like, it's so hard to find someone streaming. And half the people are all Russian. There is a bunch of people streaming though, which is cool. I want to send you over to someone Bannerlord, but it's fine. Okay, cool. We'll just send you over to someone. It's fine. God, I feel like everybody's just left now. Yeah, there's like no one to raid. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna give up. It's fine. Yeah, just like everybody's like Russian or, which is fine. But obviously you guys are English speaking, so it's a bit hard to do. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. We won't redirect. The person I wanted to redirect to doesn't have it on, so it's fine. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching my stream today. It was a really good stream. A huge thank you to the memberships and also the massive donations we had as well. Pam for coming in with the insane dono as well. I very much do appreciate it. Yeah, we also had obviously one as well from Ben, as well as Dam. as well, giving. Yeah, Ben gave $60 as well, which was crazy. Damn, coming in with the juicy 5. I very much do appreciate it, and obviously all the members as well. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support. We'll be back live next week. I don't know what we'll be streaming next week, but something. And yeah, videos this weekend will be in the name of Jerusalem. So if you guys haven't checked out that Let's Play, go off and go check it. Actually, that's what I'll do right now. I'll direct you to my In the Name of Jerusalem campaign. Yeah, I should just do that, right? So if you guys are looking for some more Bannerlord to watch. Oh my god, I actually have to find the... Oh my god. The YouTube rating system is so dumb. Bear with me, those of you sticking around. Just redirect you to my own video. It's fine. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, go check out this video. It's a really, really, really cool video. It also has a cool sponsor in it as well, if you want to go show them some love. Oh my god, it's just... Oh my god, this is the most infuriating thing in the world. It's just not showing up. Why is it not showing up? Choose a specific video. No live or upcoming content from your subscribers. I don't want to search a video from other channels. No, I want to search my video for this video. All right, cool. I'm giving up. What if I put in a link, maybe? I think work? No, it doesn't work. All right, cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your week, guys. Videos coming this weekend. Go over and show this video some love if you guys haven't. I'll put it in chat. There you go. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and fish out.